Hey, what's up, everybody? Looking at QNT, what is it doing? What is all of this? It looks like a big sloppy mess, but we're going to try to make sense of it. To me, it's looking like some type of double three pattern. A double three basically is a series of different moves that require three waves, right? You can see some of these as examples, right? Coming down from a downtrend, coming back up three, right? Come down three, and then one more. It's basically totaling seven, seven different moves, right? So another example is this right here. The first three waves is a flat. The second one is any three, and then the last one, basically an ABC, right? So a zigzag. So we can think, okay, if that's a double three, and these examples are double threes, let's see if we can make sense of it now. So I'm going to compare this example here. So essentially we have this down move, right? We have this down move right here. Same thing here. We have this down move. We have this 1, 2, 3 to the upside. Same thing here. We have 1, 2, 3 to the upside. Then we have 1, 2, 3. Same thing here. We have 1, 2, and then all of this is 3. Right? And then you go back up. We have 1, 2, 3. Same thing here. We go back up. We have 1, 2, and 3. And then at the very last one, you have wave 7. And look at this. The very last wave is potentially wave 7. So we could have something like this, which means the bottom is in, or at least very close, which means we're going to continue rocking to the upside. Now, this is not financial advice. This is just an idea. It could be totally wrong. Always know that. It could be something totally different, right? But to me, the market moves, right, in fives and threes. So these different waves, right, are in different parts of the cycle. This was the bull phase. This was the bear phase. This should be the reaccumulation phase. We had a rise. We had a crash. We had a retracement. Then we came down into reaccumulation. So that's actually pretty good, because if you look, for example, Bitcoin, we can see it did the same thing. Rise, crash, retrace, we go into reaccumulation, we go sideways, we break out. Same thing with XRP, right? Example, rise, crash, retrace, reaccumulation, sideways, breakout. What's also interesting is it's also happened in the current XRP cycle. We have a rise, crash, retrace, reaccumulation. We're going sideways. Where's the breakout? So if XRP and QNT look like, they're poised for that type of situation, and we also have Bitcoin near the all-time high, all we need now is Bitcoin to finish this ABC, go back to the bull market support band right down in here. So we have an A, B, C. It would be nice to test the bull market support band, just like Ethereum did back right here. So, we didn't test it the last time, but now we're testing it this time. Same thing with Bitcoin. The question is Bitcoin going to get down there just like Ethereum, just like Total 2 and Total 3 and others? We could see VeChain doing it, right? Testing it. We see some of them, however, crushing below it. So, definitely some of them need some work to do. I mean, you can even see SHIB coming all the way down, almost touching it, and THETA as well, and THETA Fuel. So, THETA, Total 3, Total 2, a lot of them came down to test it. Bitcoin hasn't yet done it. So it probably should, since it didn't test it yet, even back over here. If that's the case, then we have some type of ABC. We get down in here, and then we continue higher. Now, if the ultimate direction is higher, then this is just a bullish correction, which means the altcoins are in a position of that bullish continuation move to the upside. So looking at quant again and comparing this, to the Bitcoin, right, where we had a rise, crash, retrace, reaccumulation, sideways, and then also comparing that to the double three, right? You got this down move, three up, down move, three up. You have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you also have 1, 2, 3 up into 6, 1, 2, 3, and then you have this final wave down to 7. This is wave 7. So basically the 7th wave. It's just a different way to look at a double three other than the conventional sense, but it's definitely feasible and even probable. So we'll see how that goes, but I just wanted to bring that up because we don't really have a clear wave structure. We have our basically our concrete foundation, right? If this was trading before that, we have this bullish impulse to the upside. We came all the way back, right? Back tested the foundation, had a very strong bounce, but it was 3 waves. We came back down for 3. We came back up for 3, and then we came one down. Now this can turn into something like that, or this could be, the final wave like we have right here in wave 7, before continuing the uptrend. So, and that's kind of how it is. And then this whole thing, right, is 1, 2, and then if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down in here on the smaller time frames, you could say it's a 1, and then all of this is 2, complex 2, before getting that 3rd wave higher. But then it could be, a big A, B, and a C, right? So regardless, if this is 3 waves, which it is, it has to be in the double 3, then it still leads to a bullish move. And this was just all reaccumulation. So let's see if that's the case. It would make sense because when you look at XLM and XRP, they also kind of look like they could be in some type of weird double 3. But for me personally, I think regardless of that fact, we are definitely, to me, in reaccumulation, because for this to go on so long, right, after a retracement, either it's going to die or it's going to fly. And, that's just kind of how it is. And being in that, we did have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 with this potential, that 7 there. But I think regardless, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? We need some type of 1, 2, 3. To me, reaccumulation is very complex and very, erratic. But a lot of times they like to create either Wyckoff structures or, different types of accumulation schematics. So just different things like that. But for now, this is what we got. But that's why we look at the rest of the market. QNT looks like a nice double 3. So we'll see if that plays out. Interesting way. Just an idea. This is just popping in here saying, hey, maybe let's think about it and consider the potential here of some type of double three pattern. Now, obviously that's contingent on Bitcoin holding above the bull market support band and us not breaking below this low here. So however long she wants to get, but it could be even finished. So again, 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then we have 1 2 3, and then that final push down, which basically eventually results into this whole thing being a correction, setting us up for that next move. So it's just working its final phase out. You know, all potential, all good potential there. So we'll touch back on that idea at a later date, but that'll do it for this video. If you guys like the content, you can hit the like button, always helps out, and hit subscribe if you haven't already, and always drop a comment too and let me know what you think. And if you guys want to support the channel, you can do so here. I got the YouTube tip jar. You can support the channel. That's always very appreciative. And if you have any coins you want me to take a look at on the next rapid fire, just drop them below and I will catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.